All right, so I am going to go ahead and give you a quick overview of what you're going to be doing today, Tuesday, November 15th in art. So if you go ahead and look at the home page, hopefully you've already been to the home page, you can see that on Friday we began our self-portrait project and reflection questions. So if you were not here on Friday, you should go click on the assignment and see what we did to get started. But today your sketchbook prompt is hero, so spend 5 minutes. And you are going to be working on day 2 of 5 for our self-portrait project. So today, the goal on your self-portrait project is that you continue drawing lightly, adding your nose and mouth. They are a little tricky, especially if you use just the generic proportions that we did when we did the proportional face mapping. And I have a few other hints for you today. But at the end of class, you are going to have a different person check your drawing and sign your pacing guide. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, if you are not here on Friday, you should have a printed photograph of your self-portrait, and then you should have a worksheet called a pacing guide, and that is to help you go through each of the different steps of this assignment. So this is what it looks like. Your substitute will have extra copies of this. And then there are links to demonstration videos. So at the end of day 1, we had our rough shape for your face. It is larger than life. It is towards the top of your paper. We created the horizontal line that's halfway between the top of your head and chin. This is the eye line. We double checked to make sure it was about halfway. And then we worked on your eye line, getting about 5 equal spaces. So that was day 1. Day 2, we were drawing in your eyebrows. We're not shading yet. Please don't shade. You're drawing really, really lightly. You are focusing on the contour line of things, so when you need to make changes, it'll be a lot faster. You want your nose in the correct horizontal position. So what I have for you in the announcements for today is the second slide. So what we are looking at, what this shows us, is that your eye line, if you take your eye line and you look at how far down your nose is, what's going to be helpful for you, let's go ahead and go into the view. What is going to be helpful for you is to draw a diagonal line from the outside of your eye to the outside of your nostril and look at that angle. Another measurement that's going to be helpful for you is a good way to do this is to measure the length of your eye, and then you put that up and down. So if you were to place the length of your eye up and down, usually you will get a point that's right about here on the nostril. So I want you to look at that. What we did for the generic portrait was to draw the nose halfway between the eyes and the chin. And really what happens is it usually is a little bit higher than that. So I want you to check that. The nose, a lot of the nose is just going to be shading, especially the bridge of the nose. So when you draw your nose today, I want you to focus on the shape of your nostrils, the tip of your nose or the ball of your nose, and then if you can see inside or those dark holes that the inside of your nostrils. So that would be what you should look for. Then for your mouth, what I want you to look for your mouth is the space between the bottom of your nose and the top lip. Usually there is a little shape in there. It's kind of like a tie shape, but figure out how tall that is. Usually it is about the height of your eye. So if you were to take one eye height and put it between your nose and your lips, that is about the same space. How far out are the corners of your mouth? You are going to drop a vertical line from your pupil, and then you're going to see where is the corner of your mouth. So as we can see on this model, if we were to drop a line down from her pupil, the corner of her mouth is in a lot farther. So those are things to look at, and start to pay attention to. When you're done with that, I want you to have somebody else, not the same person as day one, but somebody else, check your artwork and sign your pacing guide. And that will be it for today. If you do feel like you're ready, you could go on to day 3, which involves more of the shape of your lips, especially noting that line in between your upper and lower lid. If you check in the announcement today, hopefully you're here. You can see that we are working on your self-portrait project, and there are videos here to help you. I went through this first one in class on Friday, but to continue your self-portrait and to really look at those spots where your nose and your mouth are, this video will help you. So have a great day. Please be productive on the next day you are in class. So day 3, at the end of class, you are going to be submitting a progress photo. So see you later.